The Winter Wildcard promo has just begun, and it has to be said, it's looking pretty good. It involves a good squad of players, and there's also some really good stuff going on where you can collect some tokens as well. In the comments below, let me know your thoughts on this promo. Also, let me know which players you want to see me do a video on. As you can see in this one, we're going to focus on Fabinho, who has been given a very, very nice item. And he's actually been given like a boost in a lot of departments. Now, obviously, his normal card in the game is a CDM. This item actually comes out as a centre forward. 4-star, 4-star, instant positive right there. His normal card has 3-star skills and a 2-star weak foot. In regards to his stats, he's actually gone up by 20 in pace, by 18 in shooting, and by 8 in passing, and 12 in dribbling. His physicals have also gone up by 2, but his defending has taken a pretty big hit, a -20. But to be honest, the attacking stats are absolutely brilliant. Also, what else has changed is the work rates. I believe he is medium high on his normal card, and on this item, as you can see, he's high medium. So plenty of changes amongst this item. We're going to use him as a cam, but I'm also going to try him out as a centre mid as well, because this guy with a shadow as a centre mid looks like he could be a very, very good item. So let's have a look at how some Chem Styles affect this card. Basic makes him a 93 rated cam, which is, you know, pretty mad. I think for usability wise, you've got two options. One being shadow, and as I say, use him as a centre mid, and you've got yourself a really, really well-rounded item with that. Or use him as an attacking player and give him a Hunter Chem style, maximise that pace, and give him some pretty elite shooting as well. Maybe though you want to boost the dribbling, engine could be a good option for that. So it all could depend on, you know, how you want to play him. But with us using him as a cam mostly, we are going to go with Hunter. But as I said, this looks like a card that you can use in a bunch of different areas. Now, in regards to his in-game stats, what stands out? Well, obviously the big pace boost, that acceleration is great. So is the attack positioning, finishing, and shot power. Also, 94 composure. That's higher than a lot of strikers in this year's game. Now, it goes without saying, the dribbling stats, although they are very, very good, I don't think he will feel too great in game. Obviously, with him being, you know, 6'2" and just being a pretty huge player in general. I believe Fabinho has a unique body type. So, yeah, we'll see how that plays out for us in game. But obviously, stats-wise, he is looking very, very nice. That short passing department looks great, and his physicals look awesome too. So, yeah, let's talk less. Let's get a Chem style applied, which, like I've already said, is going to be Hunter. Let's get in some games, and let's test this guy out. Let's go then. Fabinho's debut, and this is what we face. He got lucky with his next gen pack. He got Theo Hernandez. The rest of the team, though, isn't anything too crazy. So, hopefully, we can do the business. See the run from the wide man. It's a nice ball from Fabinho to find Saka as well. Early chance. Oof. Wasn't far away either. Rice finds Fabinho with a bit of a rocket of a pass. Oh, good feet from Fabinho to create the opportunity, but sadly couldn't convert. Solskjaer puts the ball through. Fabinho's on the end of it and he scores. Nice run from the Brazilian, and a very tidy finish as well, right into the corner. Really drove it low. I think that would be the correct term, and put it past the keeper. The goal's been coming on the break. Here comes Saka. Inside. First hand. Oh, Fabinho. He could have had multiple goals in this game so far. He's been getting into good areas and creating good chances, and maybe if my finishing was a bit better, we'd be 2 or 3-0 up right now. Nice, good interception. Not forgetting he does have some defensive duties still. Into Fabinho, whose touch initially is heavy. He's got around his man though, strikes. Another save from Donnarumma. Nice, good pick up. Oh, is he onside? Is he onside? He's onside. Can we get the shot away? Tight angle. I should have pulled back, but like in my head, I just really wanted the assist for Fabinho. Oh, he's done well. Oh, I thought he'd done well to win that battle there, but just losing it at the last second against Kante. Oh, go on. Fight for the ball. Fight for the badge. Okay, 1-0 at the break. We got off to a really, really bright start, but in the latter stages of the half, the opponent started to get back into it a bit, but I'm confident we can get the result here. Nice. Love to see that. Chance for Fabinho. Left-footed strike. Leads to Saka, and Saka scores. Love to see that. Chance to switch play here. It's going to be a right-footed ball up top, and it's eventually come through for Mane. Mane Finds Fabinho on the edge of the box, hits it on the volley, gets a second attempt, gets a third attempt, and on the third attempt, puts it in the back of the net to make it 3. I am trying to skip right now, but nothing's happening. Run. Someone make a run. There we go, Fabinho. Nice distribution up there to Mane in space. Fabinho. Oh, he's looped it perfectly over Mane's head. Here's a chance. Oh, it would have been a nice team goal. Nice. Really good first time pass that. And Mane's just got the pace all day. One last chance in this game. Oh, it's not a bad effort with his left foot. Really, really isn't. And there's full time. We get ourselves a very, very nice 3-0 victory. How did Fabinho go on debut then? Pretty good. Obviously got himself the goal, set up the goal for Saka as well. And just in general, was a good presence on the field. Like, I'm not going to say his dribbling is brilliant because it's not, but it's much better than I expected it to be. He's definitely not as slow or as sluggish on the ball as I thought he might be. Game number 2. Okay, some good plays in there. 1 or 2 off Chem, but still very, very nice team. Oh, Fabinho dropping rainbow flicks, but then instantly, after a bit of a heavier touch than usual, loses the ball. Nice, good bit of work here. Fabinho slides it through to Solskjaer. We've now got a chance. A lot of open space as well. Oh, and I should have took it. I should have took an extra touch. That's all on me. Mane into the feet of Fabinho. Goes for it from distance. Whoa, I thought that was in. I was about to say, what a strike. Close. Solskjaer finds Fabinho. Angle's tight and just gets knocked on the way. Tough first half, but we're still in this game and we're creating chances, so goals will come. Okay, so a few games out the way then with this Fabinho item. It's time to discuss his performance. How does this card feel in game? I've got to say, I'm very pleasantly surprised with this item. Like I said in the beginning, I thought this guy was going to feel quite heavy on the ball, and I'm not going to say that he's super agile or anything like that, but for a big man on the ball, he was nowhere near as clunky, I guess the word is, as I thought it would be. He actually felt alright, which is obviously a big positive to this card. Now, I'm not saying you can go on, like, you know, amazing runs with him, because you can't. He's still not that kind of player, but he is so much better with the ball than I thought he would be. So, big thumbs up in that area. Very happy with that. His passing for me was class as well. Not just short passing either. His long passing was actually quite good. I would actually argue his long passing was better than his short passing, which is, you know, pretty weird because the stats say the exact opposite. And his pace actually felt quite nice, especially considering the fact that I forgot to put a hunter on him. I was using him with basic and he still felt pretty damn quick. So that's, you know, very, very nice to hear. In regards to his shooting, shot power didn't quite feel as good as I thought it would, but he's a decent finisher and he's a composed finisher as well. So yeah, that's obviously another positive to this guy. Also from distance, he is definitely a threat as well. So yeah, the positives just keep on coming with this card, and they're going to come more as well. More are going to come because the physicals are very, very good on this guy as well. He certainly is a player that you can use to hold up the ball because he's got the strength, he's got the aggression, he's got that ability to fight for the ball. And just all in all, it's a positive review because it's a good card. It's a very, very good item. I think ultimately what it comes down to is he worth it? And that is just going to depend on what his price settles at. Do I think he's worth the current 700 plus K? Probably not. But I also don't think that's terrible value for what is a very, very good card. Another question that's going to come is, what about positionally? Like, where is best to play this guy? And honestly, I think he did an alright job as a cam, and I think he could do an alright job as a striker. But I think his best role is going to be as an attacking CM. I think that's the best role for this guy. I know his defensive stats aren't anything too crazy, but because of his really good physicals, he just budges people off the ball. So he can do a job good enough defensively. And obviously, if you go for a defensive heavy chem style, then you can help out that department if you feel it's needed. But yeah, really pleasantly surprised with this card because when I first picked it up, I thought this is either going to go one of two ways. It's either going to be an absolute monster card or it's going to feel sluggish and it's going to be horrible. And it just wasn't. It was just a very, very good card. And in every area, I thought he did well. I will go over the point again. I'm not saying his dribbling is amazing by any means. But for someone who is his height and, you know, pretty big in game, I think he dribbles very, very well for someone of his size. So yeah, happy with that. Also, I haven't even commented on the positioning yet. That was class. Like, the guy's run making, you'll seen it in the footage, is very, very good. Got on the end of some good through balls, and yeah, I'm full of praise for this card. I really, really am. I do think it is a very, very good item, and I'm hoping I can somehow pack it in like an untradeable pack, because I think this is a card that you can use for a long, long time in this year's Ultimate Team. Maybe not as a cam or a centre forward, but as a centre mid, absolutely could do a very, very good job in that role. So yeah, that's my review. Good card, great card, I'd say. So yeah, really, really pleased. So yeah, if you pick this guy up, let me know how you get on with him in the comments below. Anyway, moving on, who am I going to review next? You decide. Let me know by leaving a comment on this video. Also, if you could leave a like rating on it, that would be very much appreciated. Subscribe if you're new. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.